We tend to assume very often that there's only one way of looking at something, and one of the ways that I, as a designer, often like to kind of come up with my new ideas is to try and look at the world in different ways. So we think about a book. When we first pick it up, we open the front cover and we might look at the contents page to see whether there's anything interesting there for us. And the contents page is one way of viewing the structure of a book. Now, what this is behind me is another way of viewing the structure actually of my book, and that actually is a mind map of all of the content of Change by Design. And every important piece, every chapter, every piece of content is drawn up there and linked together to show the structure. Doing that helped me think about how I wanted to tell the story. So it's an illustration of how, when we look at the world differently, we get to new ideas. It's easy when you hear the word design to think it's about what things look like, or how beautiful they are, or the latest style product in the Museum of Modern Art or something. But really, what design thinking is all about is the simple conversion of need into demand, need into solution. Any of us who went to business school, actually I don't include me, I went to art school, but those people who went to business school were taught very many effective techniques for what I would call convergent thinking, which is taking the set of available choices, analyzing those choices, and making the best one that then gets implemented. And now that's great for taking an existing world and optimizing it. If, on the other hand, you're trying to create new innovations, there's another piece that you need to put in front of that, and that is the creation of those choices themselves. Because if you're just looking at the same set of choices that everybody else is looking at, you're likely to get to the same innovations that they are. But if, however, you can create new choices that nobody else is looking at, that nobody else has seen, there's a pretty strong chance you can get to an innovation that nobody else has gotten to. So successful companies innovate across a portfolio. They do short-term incremental innovation, they do medium-term innovation, and they do kind of long-term, more breakthrough innovation. And one of the tricks is applying your resources, the people, the money that you have appropriately across that range.